everybody. I just wanted to do a quick video for you on herb magic, or herb magic, depending on where you're from. This is a little sachet I just made for a friend who's traveling, and she's one of my very favorite people. So whenever she goes on her trips, she travels a lot, I always make her these little baggies for her to carry with her, and that bring certain energies with them. So the way that herb magic works is that it harnesses the energy inherent in the physical stuff around us. So the truth is, with doing things like conscious intention setting, otherwise known as spells or whatever, you don't need anything. Human consciousness is the strongest stuff around, so you can make intentions and you don't need to use any extraneous stuff. However, if you feel called to do it, which I have, and so I've over the years figured out the things that work best with me, then you can kind of amp up things that manifest in the physical world by choosing physical world stuff to help you. So a perfect example of this is certain things that kind of have been passed down in folklore and stories and old wives' tales and stuff. And things like throwing salt over your shoulder is a perfect example. Now, I don't particularly think that spilling salt is bad luck. However, if you're ever feeling sketchy, if you ever feel like there's funky stuff in your house or around your house, like energetic things, it might be a nice thing to do to kind of toss a couple grains of salt in every corner of your room, because the energy inherent in salt, the same way that certain foods have certain flavors to your taste buds, certain things have certain energies that they carry with them, and salt is inherently protective. So if you toss it around the room, then it will inherently protect you if you send it with the intention that you've then input into the stuff of protect me specifically. Because as you well know, our entire world is alive. Everything's made up of consciousness. So if something naturally has a property, like how this bag is naturally black, well, it's a bag of protection and blessing. So since it's protective, I am choosing a black one. Since it's loving as well and blessing, I'm going to put a lovely sparkly ribbon on it. So it's just little things like this. As far as specific ones that do specific things, there are kind of easy to guess links between plants and what they do. For instance, roses, if you wanted to put rose petals in what you're doing, they bring the vibration of love. Lavender also brings a vibration of love, as well as some protective vibrations. Basil is strongly protective. Often when I'm washing my sheets on my bed, before I put new ones down, I'll sprinkle some lavender and some basil underneath my new sheets. And then when I take off the sheets again, I'll just stand on the bed with my vacuum cleaner and vacuum off the top of the bed, which is good anyway, because it gets out dust and whatever else. But apparently basil and lavender help you sleep well and help you have good dreams. So they're a good thing to kind of have around. Also, let's see what else. The ones that I tend to use the most are basil and lavender and rose. And it's funny because lately I've been obsessed with Tulsi tea. I use one bag of the holy basil and one bag of the sweet rose, and I love it. And then about 3 days into my obsessively drinking this tea, I realized that maybe the reason that I loved it is because those are always the herbs that are my basis for everything whenever I do herbal magic or intention setting. So the way that you do it is you're generally, now this might be switched for left-handed people. If you're left-handed, see how it feels to you and maybe switch it. I've known this to go both ways. But your left hand is generally your receiving hand. The energy comes into your body through that hand around you. Your right hand is inherently your giving hand. So what you'll do is, say you want to make yourself a lavender and rose sachet of love and put in some oregano for protection, and maybe some salt to keep the energy clear, and a little quartz crystal that you have imbued with intentions to keep you happy and clear. Okay. What you do is you pour the herb in your left palm, so a little handful of it or whatever, and you hold it and try to feel the energy of it. Now, a lot of this is very linked to imagination. Intuition and imagination are definite cousins. So see what comes to you. And then once you've kind of gotten what it feels like to you, then you pour it into your right hand and hold it in your right hand. Hold it there till it kind of warms up to your body temperature. And then imagine that your intentions are moving down your arm into your palm and imbuing the herb or the crystal with the intention that you have for it. So you're mixing with the energy it already inherently possesses. I'm using the word inherent a lot in this video. My bad, whatever. Anyway, that it already naturally possesses, and then flavoring it with your own specific one. And also, if you stay in a very focused and gratitude flavored place as you're doing this, then of course everything wants to come out and help people who are filled with gratitude. It's just the way the universe works. And so you repeat that with every single thing. So when you put in the rose one, you say, I want to love my environment and I want to be loved by my environment. You put in the oregano and your intention is, I want to be well protected and always feel very safe. And so once you've imbued it with this, just by sending your intentions down your arm and into the herb in your hand, then you sprinkle it or you pour it or whatever into the place where you're holding it. Then once everything is combined, kind of like this guy here, then you have the finished product and you hold it and you imbue it again, give thanks for it, and do whatever you're going to do with it. Some things you might want to sleep with under your pillow, some things you can give as gifts. You can attach things to things. So like, say you want to make a little charm that has protection for travel in it and keep it in your car. You can tie it to your gear shifter, or you can put it under the seat or in your glove box, and it will constantly, for at least a while, it depends on each person how long they can go between renewing times, it'll beam out this vibration. So you'll constantly have a bubble around the area of the vibration without you consciously needing to remember to set an intention every single time, because you've locked it into this physical thing that already has the certain flavor, and then you've just enhanced it yourself. Anyway, that's a quick 101 on herb magic. I'll probably do more in the future, but I just wanted to let you guys know because it's very easy. And if you want to know which herbs mean what, there's a really great resource. It's by Scott Cunningham, and it's the Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs, I believe. I'll find the link and put it down below. But that's my herb Bible that I go to for everything. And I found it to be highly accurate. Anyway, hope you're all doing very well. It's cold. I'm on this same hill again. But it's a beautiful day, and I hope you're all very much enjoying 2013 so far. Talk to you very soon. Go in peace, and I'll see you later.